Sarah Long spends a lot of time documenting the most unexpected of journeys, the life of their youngest daughter, Willow.
Willow is joy. Willow wakes up and she truly recognizes that I'm awake. What a gift. I get to have another day.
The family had no idea the story that lay ahead the day Willow was born.
I noticed that she had red hair and blue eyes and some facial features that were typical for Down syndrome.
Willow was diagnosed with Down syndrome, and their pediatrician recommended she get her heart checked. At 12 days old, Willow had an echocardiogram, which found a complete defect of her atrioventricular canal.
It was a gut punch because we went into that first cardiology visit expecting just a routine, we'll check her out and make sure nothing's wrong.
When it comes to your baby, you just really don't expect anything of that magnitude to be wrong.
The incidence is very high.
Pediatric cardiologist Duraj Singh says half of children born with Down syndrome will have a congenital heart defect. In Willow's case, the part of the heart that divides the chambers and keeps blood with and without oxygen from mixing didn't form.
Because of the holes, there is too much flow going to the lungs compared to what would go to the body. So the heart has to work significantly harder to push blood into the body. This results in congestion of the lungs because extra flow is going to the lungs, which is sustainable only for a few months of life.
So at 7 months, weighing all of 11 pounds, Willow underwent her first open heart surgery.
Completely helpless and hopeless, handing over something so small and, dependent on you.
And even more so when she came out and you walk in and you see your tiny baby and there's just all these lines and all these cords and everything coming out of her, and that's your child, in such a precarious position, and there's nothing you can do but sit by her and talk to her.
But Willow wouldn't stay still for long. She had a follow-up surgery at age 2, and now, nearly 4, it's full speed ahead.
She is just, growing in leaps and bounds every day, physically and mentally and emotionally and spiritually, and it's so much fun to watch.
Which Dr. Singh says is exactly how it should be.
But from the cardiac standpoint, once the heart is fixed, they are no different from any other child.
When I look at her now, I just see this vibrant, little bitty teacher. I mean, she teaches people everywhere she goes. She's kind of just a bright light, wherever she goes.
And she's helping everyone see that what at first appear to be limits are really extraordinary gifts.
And I try when I'm sweeping up Cheerios from the carpet for like the 38th time in a row, or, washing fingerprints off of walls. That's all a gift, because a lot of parents wish they would be doing that right now with kiddos with heart defects.